we knew John Wick was going to be good, but wow, this was fantastic. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about John Wick Chapter 4. And it's a beautiful movie. It's a lot more traveling in this movie. It's the longest in the franchise, like 2 hours and 49 minutes. There's also a post-credit scene, in case nobody told you. But John is in some trouble. He's done some things, if you've seen the other movies, that he's done some things that were against the High Table. Now, the High Table wants to make an example out of John. In this movie, the High Table is represented by Bill Skarsgård. He is the main villain, I would say, in this movie. He immediately does something to let you know he's not about the games. You know, he doesn't play around. He can get his hands dirty, but he has a lot of different henchmen to do his dirty work for him. But he's a menacing character, and I like the way he portrays this guy. But John has to move around a lot to figure out how to get out of the game the correct way. So we in New York, Paris, Japan, Berlin. We're moving around a lot. And I love it. I love the different locales because it's different fighting in different areas. So John is working his way to redeeming himself to get out of this game. And he meets some new people. And we always get that in John Wick movies. We meet some new characters, new players in this game. And we get Shamir Anderson. He plays Mr. Nobody, aka the Tracker. He's a different type of player in this particular game. He doesn't directly work with the High Table. He tries to do things on his own, but he's always around John because John is the guy that everybody wants to kill because he has a big bounty on his head. So he's always around. You never know what side he's really playing on. And I thought he was really cool. I thought his character was really cool. The way he played him. He works with a dog, so, you know, we love dogs in this movie. So that was always cool seeing him work with the dog. But he knows his way with the gun as well. It's different from the way John does things. He does things a little bit from the distance, but cool character. Standout, Donnie Yen, aka Kane. Oh my God. Like when I seen him in the trailer, I was like, oh, Donnie Yen is in this. He's going to do some stuff. But he is so good. He's blind. And his performance is masterful. He is just so good in everything he does. He gets a couple of scenes early on where you can see him work and like how he maneuvers as a blind person. And it's just like, this guy he's the best. Like it was just like watching him work. It was just like, oh my God, this is so much fun. And he has a relationship with John. And as you know, they going through things, they're having conversation, and this is like, they do respect each other, but the game is the game. You got to do what you got to do, you know, to survive. And it was just like really cool seeing him go up against John Wick. Keanu, he doesn't talk that much in this movie. It's a lot of, yeah, or saying somebody's name, Winston, Kane. He doesn't have many sentences in this, but you can tell how he's feeling, like the way he looks at certain people. And you can understand everything he has to say, even though he's not saying it. And it's cool. The action is just over the top. The stunt work is amazing. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It's right up there at the top of the list, you know, with the first John Wick, because that was just so different and unexpected. But this movie is fantastic. If you are a fan of John Wick, go see this movie in theaters. Try to see it as on the biggest screen as possible because you won't be disappointed. Like my theater was just rocking, cheering every time something was happening. It was different stunts happening. It was just a lot of fun. Like great performances all around. I love this movie. So go check it out. Those are just my thoughts. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you thought about it. What is your favorite John Wick movie? Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.